It's me, Megan Johnson from Real Real Drama, and we are talking to the absolutely most fabulous woman, Anna Greene. She has been in two werewolf verticals, and we absolutely love them. I will be reviewing one of them this week, but the other one we know her in Red Talons with Stephen Morana on Salty TV. And her other one is How I Became Alpha Queen on, let's see, it's on Serial Plus and Flare Flow. But they changed the name on Flare Flower.
Yeah,
I
they
can
did.
never say that app name. And I will post this all for you guys in the comments. But we love Anna. She is a powerhouse Luna, but you never technically were a Luna, which we can talk about. You were always an Alpha, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And she's also in one other vertical, you guys. It's one of my favorites called Pulse of Love, and it is hilarious. It's on Shorticle. And her and I can talk about that another time if you guys want us to. But that is such a great vertical. I think it's like the truest rom-com that we have in the vertical world. So we are so happy. I'm so happy that you wanted to talk with me, Anna. It made me so
I'm
happy when
so excited as well.
you accepted my invitation to chat. So tell me a little bit about your werewolf experience. So my first question is, when you first read a werewolf script, did you know about werewolf lore? Had you read like there's a lot of books on werewolves like in the book talk world. Like did you know about it when you first read the script and it was like you're my mate and there's the moon goddess and the Luna and Alpha like were you like what am I getting into? How did that all go down when you first were
So
introduced?
yeah, so with Alpha Queen, it was interesting because that was like way in the beginning when like I think verticals was first starting to like really pick up a
Yes.
little bit.
Yes.
And so I remember when Eric, who's our amazing director for Alpha Queen, his team reached out and they were like, we have the script, we would love you to read for like both roles. And I was like, sure. I was like, all right. And then
Yeah.
I did the addition, I did the sides. The sides were very like it didn't really read much like a werewolf vertical or anything. So I was just like, all right, feature film or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got the role and then they sent me I was like, can I just read the full script? Because I always do that before I say yes
Oh
for a
yeah.
project. And so I read it and I had a couple of questions. I was like, uh, so me and Eric hopped on a call and he was like telling me about like the verticals. I was like, I've no idea what you're talking about. I was like, let me just go Google a little bit to see what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
getting into and what I'm gonna do. And then he's like, trust me on this. He was like, we're gonna make it really good. It's gonna be really cinematic. Like, trust me on this. And I was like, I have like a very like good gut feeling when it comes to like people like I work with
Good. Yeah.
and
Intuition.
projects and stuff. Yeah, intuition. And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right. I was like, I trust you. Like he is a really good director. Just like the way he was talking about the script and what they wanted to achieve with Alpha Queen. I was like, all right. I was like, I'm sold. But I do
Yeah.
remember like reading it and I was like, this is very like not Twilight-ish, but like kind
Yes.
of Twilight-ish.
Yes. Yes.
Mind you, I've never seen Twilight, but
But you
like
get like the
but yeah,
general,
it's very like fantasy, like
yes, world building
but there was also
lore.
like but I remember reading it and I was like, this also doesn't read like just, like very what's the word? How do I describe this? Like there was romance attached to it. Like there was like
Yes.
actual like sweetness. Like you had the
Yes.
dynamic between like two sisters. Like it was a lot more
Yes.
like in depth and there was a
Yes.
lot more like fleshed out things than just
Yes.
like here's the hero, here's the villain, the hate. It
100%.
was there was a lot more like nuance to it. And that's the stuff that I really like.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
was like, okay, I was like, I can actually do like character development and like she has a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful arc. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
She
not
does.
it's not like very it's not like cookie cutter, like
No.
even Serena like had like an arc and like
Mm-hmm.
so and everyone just the way that it was written was really I was like I quite like I was like the writing isn't I was like obviously
No.
there's like a couple of lines like
Always.
the moon goddess
Yes.
and
Yes.
the the alpha and all that
Yes.
but it's
Yes.
also fun because like you do lean into that like genre a little
Oh
bit so
yeah.
it was kind of fun to like it felt like a good bridge between the two like
Yeah.
it wasn't like cringy like it
No.
actually had like good writing and then the team that they put together like was really good. So I was just like, all right, I was like, this is pretty good. And then Red Talents came about, and
Yes.
I mean Christiane is amazing. I mean,
Yes,
I cannot
amazing.
talk more
We love
highly
you,
of her.
Christiane, if she listens.
Cannot talk more highly of her. And so,
Yes.
and she found me from Alpha Queen. So
Oh, she did. Okay.
she was like scouring like, Instagram, TikTok, like
Yeah.
typing in
Yeah. Yeah.
Werewolf
Yeah.
things, and then Alpha Queen popped up. And then she reached out to me. We had a Zoom call. She sent me Talons, and I was like, this is a fantastic trip. I was like, because
Really good.
period, like again, like full character development. And then when I got to talk, and because she wrote it as well, and then ended up
Yes.
and obviously directed it, like it's just so much nicer to work with that because she wrote it, she knows the
100%.
characters. And so there's like a nice collaboration. And I mean, Red Talons' writing is so good. I'm really proud of that. Like I think the writing is so good.
Yeah.
And like even the little ones in there, like it's quirky, like it's cute, and
It
like
is. It's so
it
perfect.
doesn't play like cringy like at all. Like
No,
it literally plays like
no,
it's like poetry kind of.
no. So
So
I have this list of verticals and I call them my cinema core verticals.
okay.
So they're like kind of these like elevated,
Yeah.
they don't feel like a vertical. I mean, there's still enough there to like stay in the vertical genre, and it is
Yes, yeah,
still,
yeah, yeah,
of course, vertical when you watch it.
yeah,
But How I Became Alpha Queen went right on there after I watched it, and Red Talons is also on there.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like there's still enough of the lore there, and then you still kind of have like the crazy villain that's a little unhinged, which
Yes.
is very vertical. But Red Talons doesn't even really have that as much. Red Talons is really good because they play more into situational,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
kind of more like the situational antagonist
Yes, as
than
opposed to like a core like
yes, as
bad.
like a
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah.
Although there are some villains in Red Talons, and I
Yeah,
hope we
yeah,
get a
yeah.
number two to flush out the like high priest guy
Yeah.
who's obviously not good, right? Is
Yeah,
this
no.
the sentiment, right? That he was
Yeah.
not good. So, but yeah, they went on my cinema core list. And so after I watched How I Became Red Alpha, I was like, oh my goodness, Anna, you're a genius, like just so good. The the strong, that's why I love werewolf verticals, because I feel like for the most part we get a really strong, well-written female lead, and it's
Yeah.
usually centered around her, and verticals constantly are centered around the female. They kind of take the
Yes.
the
Yeah.
main weight
Yeah.
of,
Mhm.
but in werewolf verticals I feel like at least we get like someone who's a little stronger, and like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I really
What I
like
also
that.
loved about Alpha Queen, and especially more Red Talons, because I think Red Talons did it a little bit more stronger than
Yeah,
Alpha Queen. But I feel like just from like some of the other like werewolves like things, like I've just like like that pop up on Instagram or whatever.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
these two characters in Alpha Queen and Talons, like they initially off the bat were already like that strength was already there,
100%.
especially in Red Talons. Like
Yes.
like I
She's
was
like, I
already
don't need a
very
man.
like she was already very
I don't
like
need a man.
yeah, like, and
Yeah.
so like I don't think that like the what you called it, like the Luna, like
Yes.
it's
Yes.
not she none of those two characters were very much that, and I
No,
like that a lot
me
because
too.
that strength was so there already, which
Yes.
is something you don't see a lot, which was really nice to like play as well,
Yes.
and like tap into. So
Yes.
and I think
And
that
I
it like it
totally,
feeds the werewolf aspect more because like werewolves like they are in like the whole fantasy era, like they are strong and powerful. So it's
they
like
are.
why would the when she's not the wolf, like why would she as a person also not be that
Yes.
like she would have that strength even if she was like her human self.
Yes. Like feisty and strong and capable. Like
Yeah,
in Red Talons, you were supposed to inherit, your pack
yeah,
when your grandmother died without a man. And I liked Red Talons because I remember Christiane saying she didn't read anything about werewolf lore before she wrote it. And she
yeah,
just kind of like made it up on her own, which was like really fascinating to see how it played
yeah,
out in her own kind of mind. Like you were an alpha in both of them,
hmm,
which I wish we would see more of in the
yeah, yeah,
werewolf world. Like, I don't want to be a Luna. No, I'm gonna be an alpha. Are you
yeah.
kidding
I
me?
know, yeah,
I don't need a man. Like, move out of the way. But the one thing I do like about werewolf verticals is though that they do need each other to become strong. Like, so when you find
yes,
your fated mate,
yes, yeah, yeah,
like you actually become more weak the longer you prolong like getting together, which
yeah,
I
yeah,
think is kind of indicative of life, like in some ways, like it's like if you can find someone that you can like lean in with
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
ladder or something, like you really are a stronger person,
Oh,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Because it's like, well, your strengths, their strengths, like
Yes.
like a powerhouse thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
as opposed to like doing
exactly.
that on your own. Yeah.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Lean in. But yeah, so I think that like so I appreciate that part, but yes, I loved your roles because you were going to be an alpha on both sides. And then your sister, everyone needs to watch. Everyone needs to watch How I Became the Alpha Queen because your sister was Serena, right?
Yeah.
Her role was fantastic. Like like the villain that we all want to absolutely hate.
Oh, yeah.
Like when she's walking through the hall and calling your name and like,
With like the sketching, it was
yes.
Alpha Queen was really fun to film. Like I had an amazing time filming that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because both of us we both read for both roles.
Oh,
And
you
then
both did. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we both read for both roles.
Okay.
And it's funny because like when we got on TV we made each other we were just like, yeah, no, this just makes
It
yeah,
just
this
makes
makes sense. I
sense.
was like, I was like,
When it came
no, like
together,
you are a
something is
hundred
clicking.
percent just like
Yes.
embodying who Serena is and that like the like seductive, like super
Yes.
strong, but like just everything about because like yeah, she was like obviously she played the villain, but like I don't know, even though she was the villain, like she still had I don't know, like I was the one of my favorite scenes to do with her was like the dungeon one at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yep,
Because
yep,
it
yep.
was so I it is they were like the connection between like it is just like two sisters basically.
Yes,
Like
two sisters.
it's
Like it was
just
all
and that's
stripped down. It was
that's
just two
all it is.
sisters.
And like,
Yeah.
like she has her sadness in her, like and it's just like
Yeah.
it's so evident there. Like she's not
Yeah.
just pure evil. Like
Yeah.
she has a lot of evil. So it was beautifully written as well. And
Yeah.
but yeah, she killed it.
She did kill it. And you did too. Like, and I could see you just being the better, softer side. Not because you're not strong, but there's just something about the way you carried yourself throughout that
Yeah.
vertical. I mean, I'm sure you would have crushed it as a villain too. But I can see that how that came about, like just the way she looks, everything. Yeah, it
But
was
yeah,
such a good one.
every time it was always funny like just watching her drop into character because it was just like instant. It was like, oh, hello, all righty. I was
That's so
like
fun.
horrified.
Yeah. Oh, right. Right. I can never do that. I'm like, this is all you get. I can never act. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, it's so crazy. Have you ever done a villain? Have you ever played
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
the,
They
the
are, they
kind
are, they are fun. I think that's why when Alpha Queen came about, I wanted to lean into Serena a little bit more because I was like,
okay.
I really want to play a villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then like after like everything else is like, yeah, I was like, Lilith is me. Like I just
Yeah.
that
You
was a
could
hundred.
feel it.
But I have and like features and stuff. Like I've got to play like and they are a fun one to play.
Yeah. They're a little bit more flat usually. Especially in verticals, they're very
Yeah,
flat. It's very rare that the villain gets a redemption arc.
yeah, yeah,
But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they get a little bit more drama and a little bit more kind of like splash, even though they're, like when they come in, they drop the bomb and then they're gone,
yeah, yeah,
and that's I could see that being enticing for an actor to want to try that on for a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah. Especially if you don't get pigeonholed as it. It'd be nice to do a little
Yes,
bit of both,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what else? What else do you love about? Is there anything difficult about filming a werewolf vertical versus a like not vertical, but just a werewolf script versus a different script? Like you talked about the lore and getting into it,
Yeah.
dropping into it. Like, is there anything that you've done that you're like, wow, this is like really flexing my acting muscles just a little bit more? Like,
Honestly, talking with the teeth was that
oh yeah,
because you have a lisp like that. Honestly, like when I did Alpha Queen, like especially because we were doing American accent for that one, I was just like,
oh yeah.
I was like, no, I was like, I gotta focus already on that. I was like, I can't. I'm lisping now as well. I was like, this is wait.
You did a great job in that one. I couldn't like if that had been the first time I saw you acting, I wouldn't know that you were from South Africa. I don't know if we mentioned that in the beginning, but
Sweet.
yeah, but
That
you did a
makes
great
sense.
job. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so probably the teeth as well. Like that was like the biggest thing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and we were all struggling with it. Like
Oh, I bet.
because we didn't do that in Red Talons. I think there was maybe like two scenes where
Yeah.
we had the teeth. But Alpha Queen definitely had a little bit more. So that was a challenge, like just trying to. So I was just at home practicing with the teeth and just trying to not get
Trying to
them
like,
out.
yes, get your mouth kind
Yeah,
of more accustomed to them. Like
yeah,
you almost want to walk around with fangs for like 2 or 3 weeks, but then you don't
yeah.
want to
I
do
still
that.
have a really fun time. I
You
just
do.
kept them. I kept them.
Just
I was
pop
like,
them on and
and
practice.
it's
You're like,
funny because so for retalents, I didn't have to. They didn't have to fit new teeth for me because I just brought my one
oh,
from Alpha
oh,
Queen
that's so
over.
perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
that's
So I was
so
like,
nice.
oh. So like full circle kind of moment.
Oh yeah, that's
Other
so
than
nice.
that, for like the teeth, probably. I mean, it's because like I like. I think we talked about it with like the just like the howling and the grunting. Like
Yes.
it just takes a toll on like your voice now and then. Like how the more you do
Yes.
it, so you just have
Yes.
to protect that a little bit. But and like
And
just physicality wise, obviously like we aren't wolves. Like so
yes.
it's just
And you're like
trying
down,
to make
like,
sure you get into that a little bit. But like that also like once you get in like once you get in costume, you have the teeth, like the
yes,
claws, like all of that kind of comes like a little bit naturally
a
already
hundred
because you're like, oh,
percent.
this is kind of fun.
Yeah, you're like,
Uh,
oh, I'm a 4-year-old again, like dressed up
that I
like
mean that's literally
Cheetah.
what this all is. We're just playing pretend. Like I
We're
mean
just
this is
playing
like this is
pretend.
why this is the most fun job in the world. It's like
Oh,
I'm
I
just
know. Oh,
playing
I
pretend.
especially in that in like that lore setting where you can
Oh yeah,
kind of
it's so
not
easy
even
to like
just try on like now not you're not just an architect, like you're a wolf. You know what I mean? Like you're a wolf. And then there was a couple times when they did all the prosthetics and all of the makeup and the full kind of werewolf face, did you
play
get
for the
one
guys.
too?
No, so we that day I think because it was like that massive fight scene.
Oh yeah, it was just the
Just
men.
yes, like it was so much makeup to do. So they were like, all right, we'll do like the full prosthetics for the guys, and then
Okay.
we just got the like airbrushing,
Oh yeah.
airbrushing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't remember. I hadn't I started watching it again. I think this it'll be like the third time I've watched it through.
Yeah.
Like after I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm going to interview Anna." I'm like, I got to watch it again because it's so good. I wanted to remember it. But yeah, I just hadn't got to that scene yet. But yeah, so you didn't have to do like the full
No, they didn't give us the
makeup.
no, no,
They
no.
have come so far. Let's just say you being in such amazingly well-writ production oriented like good type production in 2024 I think was how I
When
became
we did
a queen.
oh
It was
2020,
early, was it was released in 2024.
I think we did it in 2023. Honestly,
Okay, so maybe it was
yeah.
released in early, so but the fact that I mean they've come so far. I mean there are some verticals, there's some werewolf verticals from early on in the vertical world and they are like you were saying cringy. I mean they are like full on
I know. I remember like it was like
cringe.
the weird eyes and
The
the
weird
yeah. So
glowing eyes
yeah.
and like you guys didn't even get the like circle band of like the mate bond. Have you seen that? You've never seen that? That's so
I don't think that's
classic. Oh my
I
goodness,
don't
I'm
think
gonna have
that's
to send you some like classic werewolf
oh no.
verticals that you have to
I'm
watch
so curious now. I don't
because
think I've seen
you'll see what you've missed out on with the by being
oh,
in these
okay.
more like artsy high-end
Yeah.
verticals, the cinema core ones. Because no,
Yeah.
seriously, when it leans full lore vertical style, oh, it goes there. It goes there. There's
Interesting.
glowing
I'm gonna do a
eyes.
deep dive
There's
now
like
again.
they're talking to their wolf. Did you ever talk to your wolf?
Oh wait, are you talking about? I feel like I've seen a clip where it's like in the mirror and then like the
Yes.
wolf pops
Yes,
up.
and you're
I just
talking
picked up
to
like
your
that.
wolf.
No, I did not have to do that.
You
No, I
didn't
didn't. I didn't talk to my wolf self.
there
No,
was no talking to the wolf. There was no like inner monologue with your wolf and like your eyes are
no,
glowing.
no.
Yeah.
I think the most I had in Alpha Queen that ish related to that was just like after she ran away, like leaning against the tree and just being like, "Moon goddess, please help me." I think that was
Yes.
about
Like that
the
was like the
extent
only
of
thing. Because I think at
yeah.
one point he tells you he's his mate. He's your mate. Or he
Yeah,
like
so yeah,
senses it.
when they touch hands, yeah, that
Yes.
one. But there was
Yes.
no. I think I remember the script was like it was like oh sparks go off or something. But then when we
Yes.
actually filmed it, and Eric was like he's like yeah we're not gonna do that. He's like just touch each other and like just feel like a like like in natural life when you touch someone or,
Yes.
like you have
Yes.
a
Like you
connection or you
feel
like
the
someone like you
chemistry.
feel like
Yeah.
a chemistry and energy. He was like but we're not gonna like zap it. Like he's like we're not
Well,
gonna
and
do.
that's what they do in normal Virgos. There's like sometimes there's this like
Oh,
big.
it
It's
is
like, do you remember
fireworks.
the Disney, the guy in the corner with the wand in
Yeah,
Disney, and he would
doing the
draw?
Mickey Mouse
So
thing.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this big swirly like experience, and they're like, "You're my mate," and then they just automatically start making out, because it's like
Of
this
course, yeah,
like,
it makes
yeah,
because it
that's
makes.
that's that's the very
Okay, no, we
traditional.
didn't. No, we didn't do that.
You
No,
didn't get any of that,
no,
but
no, no.
in some ways that kind of like makes makes yours just feel a little bit more like just different. Because there are
Yeah.
some really well done verticals that still include a lot of that.
Yeah, well the
Lore.
like the but yeah.
Yeah, there's still are a lot of them. So I don't mean to like totally like, but if you ever get to participate in one, you'll see that there's a whole different world
So
out
I'm so
there.
curious.
It's so fun. I'll send you some. I will send
Please do.
you a list on maybe an app that's a little bit like easy. But have you watched Red Talons? Have you ever watched your River Verticals? Have you ever watched? Okay, good.
Right. Well, one, it's also like because like I love watching it like purely also like one like they all projects like I'm actually like I'm really proud of them, and then also
Oh
like
yeah.
I love seeing like the actual like hard work because like these are hard work. I mean like
Yes.
the amount of days that everyone has to like get this out and how many
Yeah.
pages to shoot a day and just all the moving pieces like everyone works like they give like 200%. So just
Oh, I
watching it
love
as well
it.
like I'm very proud of like seeing all the work that everyone like actually does
Yeah, good
and
for
like to see
you.
it come like to fruition is the most beautiful thing. So
Oh, I
I
love
love
that
watching
you
it
do
because
that.
I'm like, and it brings back memories. I'm like, oh, I remember
Oh,
when we did that scene, and like
yeah.
this actually happened on
When
the
you're
scene, but you wouldn't know. So yeah.
when you're watching, like, because I know some people don't like to watch their own
Hmm.
stuff. Like, they don't like to watch the final project. Like, some people are like, I just want to move on. I just want
Yeah.
to get on to the next thing. That's like going backwards, which I kind of understand that. But do you like feel like you're when you're watching yourself, do you see the character or do you see yourself? Like, do you get self-critical? Like, how does
I feel
what
like
goes on in your mind?
I feel like every artist like has that like voice that's probably like, I could have done that
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Especially as well when it comes to like probably my biggest thing would be like if I do switch accents, that's probably the biggest thing. I'm like,
Oh. Oh, you're like,
that's like
shoot.
yeah, so then I get like really self-critical. But other than that, there's obviously I feel like it depends on the project. There's been some
Yes.
projects where I'm like, I'm not good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like
Like, no thanks. I'm not gonna watch that
I
one.
think for me personally, I'm like I'm good. I think I'm gonna just keep that one where it should be in the
Yeah.
did that and we'll learn from that and move
Keep
on.
that one in the
But
back and we're moving
for
on.
the most part, I think I do like watching it. One because like I'm always learning and I'm always growing, and it's
Yes.
like I have to like it's nice to see because like I can pick up something like that did not work.
Yeah.
The way I thought
Totally.
it came across is not how it came across. So then I take that into the next project. I'm like, all right, when it's like it's more like technical stuff sometimes where it's
Yes.
like, all right, if
Yes.
it's a close up, like I moved way too much, or I was like swaying, or like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of stuff. Like I pick up
Yep.
on. But other than that, like I usually watch it because like I feel like for the most part I can separate myself
Good.
and enjoy it as like and like
Yeah,
see
good.
everyone else. Like I'm not like fixated on myself. I like seeing it as like a whole project. So I kind of
Yes.
do like watching it.
I
So
love
yeah.
that. No, I'm
Yeah.
so glad that you do. I'm really glad that you do because
Yeah.
I do think like,
Now I've watched retellings
have
a
you?
lot.
Have
Oh
you?
yeah. No,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You
Like a
should.
lot.
It's so
Like
good.
I might have lost count. I don't know how like I've watched it quite a few times.
I love the scene. Do you remember the scene? Because one of the questions I have for most
Yeah.
most females, you
Hmm.
don't get to roar or howl or anything, but
Yeah.
you get to in Red
I
Talon.
always do. Well, the thing is, because like I can do like the so like
Oh,
I
you get the
usually
purr.
yeah I
Yeah.
get yeah I can do that with my, so usually when there's like a fight I just do it naturally and so
Okay.
like I don't know if I'm supposed to but I was like no, I'm just
You just
gonna
let it go. I
I
love
well
it.
yeah because like that also gets me into like my little like fight starts. You're like
Yeah,
like
it like gets you in the mood to like, yeah.
yeah so
Yes, yeah. Puts you in
I
character
usually
more.
like doing it so I don't know
Well,
if
cool.
I'm
I
supposed to or
love
not,
that.
but I like doing it so
But there was a scene. There was a scene. I can't remember. I think you're like at the mirror and I don't know what you're doing, but then at the end you just like yell really
oh
loud
great talents that
for Red
was
Talons.
oh my goodness, I've thanked Christiane for that so much. Like so obviously we had the sound for the screaming, but to get to that part, like she was in the other room and just like she was kind of walking me through like emotions that I'm supposed to be
Okay.
feeling. And like we tied that in with like Isla, like character, but also
Uh-huh.
like because me and Christiane spent so much time together, like she knew we, delved into like personal life and so she knew things
Yes.
about
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
And so she kind of like blended the two.
Oh,
And
I
it
love
just
that.
uh I was like I would love the like beat like the actual clip with like you talking me through it because like it did that really was a really fun and like expressive scene to film because she was walking me through so much so I like she was like I was looking in the mirror and she was just feeding these things and I was like
Love
oh
it.
it was like I could feel like everything come up and then that
Yes.
screaming with like it felt very cathartic. It was really
Yeah.
fun. Yeah,
Well,
it was.
isn't that like some type of like scream therapy? Haven't you like heard of like have you heard of that? Like you go out to the woods and you just scream.
Oh, I
It,
do it the beach. I do it at night on
oh,
the beach.
so there you go.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
so it
But
totally
yeah,
and it totally
really,
fits.
it's so therapeutic. Like
Yeah, very cathartic,
I
yeah.
do enjoy it, but you have to go somewhere where people are
And
not
you have to
doing
give
it.
yourself a chance to really feel what you're releasing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Um,
nature of the car, great spot to
yeah.
do it.
The
Yeah,
car, yes, that's
yeah.
perfect. I love the car. It's so quiet. I always like sit in the car in my garage, like, do I have to go in? Do I have to go in? I'm like, I don't want to do my dishes. I don't want to do. I'm like, just sit here on my phone. And like, no, but I like the car is a nice place.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is kind of
but
like,
the screaming is like it is very like cathartic, and you really just like feel all the emotions like running through,
yes.
obviously through your body. So like and I do enjoy like it is fun to you just have to you have like a couple takes though, otherwise your voice will
You'll
go.
lose your
You have
voice.
to like
Yeah.
figure out where your scream can sit. So
Okay. Yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense without really damn because you have
without damaging it.
more speaking to do afterwards. It's not like you can go rest your voice.
Usually it's funny because usually after like there's like really big screaming scenes, depending on how much we take it, like I can pick it up in things that I've done. I can hear when my voice like I can hear these are the scenes we did before the scream,
Ah,
and these are the
yes.
scenes we did after the scream because my voice does drop a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Interesting.
I know it obviously because like I
Yeah.
know when I scream, but
Yeah.
like I can always pick up. I'm like, there we go.
There it
That
goes.
was that
See, and
was
no one else would get that, probably.
no, not probably not.
No,
But
no,
yeah, I
unless you
can.
like pointed it out. You're like, see, I
Yeah.
screamed in this
Although
one
with
afterwards.
Pulse of Love, I got sick while I was on set, like the last week,
Yeah,
and I can hear, like, you can hear there's a big difference
in
because
your
I was just
voice.
congested and my voice was, and I had like a glandular fever flare up, so like just
Oh
everything
no.
was swollen, and like so I can hear a massive difference. I'm like,
Oh my goodness. I think
yeah.
I remember talking to who is your lead in that one with you? I can't remember his name now.
Oh,
Tyler?
Thailand.
I think
Yeah.
I remember talking to him on DM and I think I remember him saying like someone was really sick when they were filming. Was he sick too? Did everyone No, I can't remember. That was a different vertical, but I
No.
do remember him telling me that someone was sick during
Yeah, that
filming that. And
was
that
I was it was not great. I was
oh
like, I remember we were filming it, and then like I think one of our 80s or something. They're like, Joe, are you sound a little different. And I was like, yes, yes, it's because I'm
you're
really
very
sick.
sick.
I'm trying really hard to
Yeah.
sound fine. Thank you.
You're like, give me all the warm lemon tea with like honey and
Like I had a portable nebulizer that I had just
oh my
like
goodness. That's
yeah,
bad. You were bad.
yeah.
Oh, you poor
It
girl.
was just like a yeah, I've like it's like a glandular fever like flare up I get when like
Oh,
seasons pass.
interesting.
Yeah, and so I was like,
Okay.
all right, I was like, I'm gonna get the
Got to get that to
the
calm
swelling
down. You got
down.
to get the inflammation down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
But so
like,
that was fun.
give me some steroids, so then you can stay up all night and film all the sets, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Steroids make me like really hyper. So it's like any
Oh,
ex yeah, they make me like if I have to take like any type of steroid, I just get like I'll stay up all night. I'm like wired. So, but anyway, okay, let me think if there's any other questions that would be good. You just like, oh, I love listening to you. It's been so fun. Yeah, you didn't have to do any of the vertical stuff, but I will send you a vertical, I promise. Maybe those of us, like if anyone listens, they can put some in the
yeah.
comments that you should
Oh,
watch.
that's gonna go. I'm
Yeah,
so
that'd be
curious.
fun.
I'm really curious what they because I have seen the like the mirror one though, where like they turn to
Yes,
the and then it's
where
like
they're
the
talking to the mirror.
AI or AI wolf pops up and
Yes. And
yeah.
some of them are amazing because it's kind of fun to like get to know the wolf. So I've been writing a werewolf script
Oh,
and one of the wolves that I write is like really funny, like and
okay.
so it's fun
Yeah.
like to layer in like a different character. And verticals lean into the voiceovers like way too much anyway. So you might as well make it a wolf.
Yeah.
Like so
That I'm not gonna like that was one of the one things that like Alpha Queen and Talons did not
no,
do
you guys didn't do
was the
voiceovers.
voiceovers. And I was like it was very
No, it's a good
fresh
thing.
and new to like
It's a good thing.
yeah,
It's a good
to
thing
not
because I
have
feel
the
like
voiceovers.
there's an appropriate time for voiceovers. I think they can
Yeah.
be done really well. There was one vertical that was just done recently that they used them amazingly. Like she was almost like the narrator, like she
Oh
was
yeah,
breaking the
yeah.
fourth wall and like talking to the audience. But a lot of times they just feed you exactly what you should be able to like the actor can't even act because the voiceover just says exactly what they're thinking. You're like, can you just let me use my face to express
That
frustration?
was, yeah, yep.
I am frustrated. Like they say it and they're like, no,
I know.
just
I
show
was like, it
me.
does take away from the actor's job. I'm
Yeah,
like, we can. That is our job. Like
that is our job.
we can do that.
Yes, let me
We don't
convey
need the
emotion.
voiceover. Yeah, we can convey that really well, actually.
Yes, yes, if you
Yeah.
just give me a chance and I don't have to
Yep.
voice over it. Yes, exactly. Um, any other verticals coming up for you? Nothing werewolfy?
No, no, no,
No?
no. I think
No,
we'll
no,
like
no, no.
just. I probably
Real.
will use my teeth for Halloween now, though. So,
Oh, good.
um,
Oh, good. I'm glad.
but no, not vertical wise. Just a couple
Okay.
features. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yep.
Well, we love you in this space, and I hope that you just keep coming back. And
That
you
would
had
be
said
fun.
earlier before we press record, you said you like to pop in and then pop out.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
everyone
It is
just
fun.
flood Anna Greene with we want more Anna Greene and let's find her manager and stalk her manager and no, I'm just kidding. But we would love you more and more because you have such
They are really like they are really fun, and everyone I've literally not met a single like everyone on these projects are so like nice and like hardworking and just
oh,
like give their all.
I love it.
And it's like that's like it like literally creates the most fun space.
Oh, I
And I
love
think that's
that.
what like these things like that's what like verticals create as well. It's like everyone just has so much fun
I love
because
that.
like you can, and it's like I
Yeah.
mean granted like it is stressful obviously with like the shooting schedule, but for the most part it's so fun.
Yeah.
Um
It's
and I mean
almost
it's
like
like the werewolf ones were fun because it's so like fantasy like
yes.
you can just let loose and have fun
Oh,
because
I
it's
love
so
that.
different than like like the normal like pulse of love with like a like
You're
in
playing
the
the
hospital
nurse.
like it's
Yes.
just so different. It's like
Yeah.
just lean into it and like have fun and let go and
I
yeah.
love that. I love
No,
that so much. And we really hope that we see you more and more.
I would love
And
to. I would love to do
and
more. So
and I will send you some werewolf verticals that we
please
have to
do,
watch.
please do.
I will. So everyone needs to go watch How I Became Alpha Queen. Let's get it like all ramped up and let those apps see that we want more of these really more cinematic
Yeah,
werewolf verticals because they can be really, really well done and they can be really cringy. And then there's a great line of this is really funny and really well done at the same time, too. So
yep,
actually, Red Talons, there's a lot of really great, funny little dings in Red Talons
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
along. Amazing. Yes.
Kudos
Yeah.
to Christiane again.
Yeah. For writing it, right? Yes. We love Christiane too. So we're excited to see what she does at Drama Box. So
That I'm very excited to see.
yeah, me too. Hopefully she'll pull you on for something else again. So
I told her like I was like if you need like I love working with her so much
yeah.
like I was like you can don't even need to ask just I'm
I'm
attached to her.
there. Just,
Yeah, I'm
just,
there.
I'm there. Just
Just
sign me up.
in
I'm there.
whatever capacity, I don't even care. Like
I
I'm
love
there.
that. I love that. She's so nice. She's so nice. So, okay, we're going to say goodbye.
Mwah.
Thank you,
Lovely talking to you,
Anna.
love.
Yes, yes, we'll talk to you later.
Bye, love.